today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, guys, I have some crazy news to share with you about the Bitcoin price, about Bitcoin and what is going to happen to Bitcoin in the short term and in the mid run. I will talk about my trade as well, my $1 million trade I'm having open. You might call me crazy. Bitcoin is going down here recently, a little bit at least. This trade at 24 Bitcoin position size, $60,000 in a profit, 80%. Well, the question is, am I going to get liquidated here? Are we going to find lower price targets? Because in the charts, something is unfolding, which I want to show you. Something which, like clockwork, every single cycle we are check marking it before we are hitting the bottom. Now, of course, let's evaluate if this is going to happen again, what the price targets are in the immediate short term and what we can expect for Bitcoin right now. Let's talk about it. And let me actually go here straight into it. You know what? Before we are starting with this video, see what I posted over on Twitter. I want everyone right now, please only like, and in this case, this YouTube video, if you are a future Bitcoin or crypto millionaire. If you are, like this video. If you're not a future Bitcoin or crypto millionaire, do not like this video. This is just some kind of manifestation, affirmation kind of thing. So now let's talk about the Bitcoin price. And yes, this is the long term. This is the weekly price for Bitcoin. And I want to focus on that just in a second, okay? Just in a second, guys. First of all, I wanted to go here to this specific chart, and in accordance to that, yes, I talked about that a few times already. We perfectly actually fulfilled this triple bottom fractal, which we had earlier, actually very much exactly as I predicted. Now the question is evidence and proof now solidifying that maybe I was not right? I mean, so far I'm perfectly right, but you never know, right? Is actually right now evidence coming that we are going lower, and that this, what we saw here recently, it was just a dead cat bounce. Well, what you can see here from the symmetrical triangle, we broke out to the upside perfectly. Nice trade is playing out, but the price target I mentioned in, I think, not the last video, I think in the one before, was already perfectly hit at 32,200. This is the exact price target I mentioned earlier. And you know what? Let me quickly go into it here. Before I continue, let me show you this little clip here where I was predicting $32,200 for Bitcoin. Look at this. Reversing to the upside before testing the bottom twice at least, right? A break to the upside brings us to 32,200. Definitely a big release rally if this is going to happen. And as you can see, this is what happened. Now that we hit the price target, unfortunately, Bitcoin is losing a little bit of steam here and going towards the downside. And here to evaluate whether we are going to see higher price targets or not, or whether we hit the Bitcoin bear market bottom or not, I want to zoom out a little bit here on the higher time frames. And for this, I'm going on to the index chart. There you go. And what you can see here is the weekly candles for Bitcoin and this very beautiful price model, right? The last 11 years for Bitcoin, and actually every single time Bitcoin hit the resistance right here, we went down for a prolonged bear market and actually hit the bottom line, the perfect fit line of the bear market bottoms every single time, right? Every freaking single time. But this time we didn't hit it yet. So the question is, are we still going to hit it? As always, we need a little bit of more confluence. And I want to pull out these two moving averages, actually. The blue one being the 50 period moving average on the weekly, and the yellow one being the 200 period moving average on the weekly candles. And what you can see every single time so far, we broke the 50 period moving average. We went down for a retest of the 200 every single time. Broke, went down. Actually, I can go back just to prove it to you. Every time we broke the 50 period, we went down to the 200 period. And this time we did not do this yet. Yes, I mean, I am bullish. I'm in a long trade and my prediction is 28,800. But it would be actually reckless if, even though I know these things, I'm not talking about it because it doesn't fit my bias. So what you can see in accordance to these indications, after breaking this line, Bitcoin should go down for another retest at the $22,000 support of the 200 period moving average and of the perfect fit line here of the bottom line there. Of the bottom perfect fit line of the bear market bottoms as we hit it in 2014, 2018, and even before in 2011, give or take. Correct me if I'm wrong. If Bitcoin mirrors the price action of the last 11 years, we did not hit bottom yet. If Bitcoin does something similar to what it did the last 11 years. I was wrong. So far I'm not, but then I was wrong. And then we should go lower and have another retest there. And why am I saying all of this? Even though you can see myself here being in this trade of $60,000 in a profit approximately. Obviously, I want this trade to succeed. I am a Bitcoin bull. And now, dear ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about that. Obviously, if you want to trade it, down below in the pinned comment, I will have the links. Like accumulated approximately $10,000 in free bonuses. You can click these links, use them, claim your bonus, trade with it. But please only do so if you're an experienced trader. If you are not, buying and holding is beautiful. I mean, if Bitcoin goes lower, doesn't matter. If you have 0.5 Bitcoin today, you will have the same amount of Bitcoin tomorrow, right? Only if you are experienced, take advantage of these bonuses, trade with them. Of course, you can withdraw the profits from these free trades actually as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for smashing up the like button as always to a new all-time high. I truly appreciate every single one of you. And I hope I will get some rest here now at the beach. We are going to see each other very soon at the next one of MM Crypto. And as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.